Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel in this beautiful month of May of 2024. Today is Monday the 27th, and yeah, the Memorial Day. So let's remember who we truly are, and let's do some chanting, japa mantra meditation. Yesterday they were on the sun the whole afternoon. I went to the beach. It was full of people, but I got all these downloads. I was charged. So when I went to work from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., all I ate was I had an apple and I was just drinking my distilled water, and I was perfectly fine. So once you walk in these energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude, you're here on a mission, right? You know your gifts and talents, it's just, well, no, because through all that, through your diet and being connected to God, to source, loving yourself unconditionally, this whole, like I said, the forgiveness, the compassion, guys, miracle happens, right? Healing is happening, right? Your crystalline DNA is coming online. This is your etheric technology. That's how we are neutralizing the technology of those native aliens. Yet they're abusing highly advanced technology, right? The whole beast machine and sex misery machine and the psychotronic weapons and directed energy weapons, all this microwave, and they even have 6G, 7G going on with ultra red, violet X-rays, and so on. So it's time to be responsible, time to be conscious, aware of these kind of things, because everything is going to divine justice. Everything's under the law of one. And we're implementing the Galactic Codex, of course, through the Cosmic Sovereign Law. So understanding actually the universal laws and understanding how to work with energies, right? We talk about the 3 subtle forces, about the black subtle forces, the dark matter, which actually is the sound body, is the magnetism, but unfortunately through AI is being damaged, or it's being digressed, it's being hijacked. Okay, then we talk about the yellow subtle forces, right? The positive polarity, actually, so from that negative, right, slowly and surely we need to being more virtuous and morality, being engaged in some kind of positive actions, and helping others and doing something for others, right? Community work and so on. So raising the frequency vibration. And the most important thing is when you become really compassionate, right? The 0 point divine matrix, the source of our genesis, the namaste here in your heart, especially your higher heart structure, that's already your AD, right? And with this tapping, right, K27 right here, Donna Eden from Energy Medicine, she even talks about it. And I know that was her partner from Energy Psychology, guys. When you start activating here these points, right, you start feeling more and more love for yourself, so you can start releasing all this trauma, drama, the emotional pain body, right? We need to face those emotions, right? And slowly and surely, whether through journaling, through meditation, chanting, being in nature, hugging a tree, or climbing a mountain, right? And just kind of finding the stillness, or at room, light a candle, some incense, right? And just pray and be aware of your breath, very important. And just claim your power back, right? You energize yourself through the breath of fire, very important, guys. And just being grounded, okay? And building that strong inner core as well, the solar plexus, right? So let's do some chanting, centering, and doing the bija mantras and doing some japa mantra meditation. Just kind of raise the frequency vibration, so we really remember who we truly are, how to neutralize all this negativity that are actually more and more is being exposed. They are transpiring, they are coming to the surface, and it has to, it's a natural process. So very important to be thankful, grateful. I'm learning my lessons. I know it sucks, it causes pain, I'm hurting so much. I didn't know that before. Now I see it, right? So all about walking also in these energies of grace, right? And what is it, the people say like, oh, you're sinners, but now is the grace, right? So from karma, actually from karma, right? Some of us, we were born with this kind of interesting bloodline DNA, the was Saturnian or the Luciferian bloodlines, right? But we didn't know anything, we didn't practice anything in this family, and suddenly you move around, and here in America, you're attracting these interesting individuals, especially in the military, right? And this whole mind control and military abductions. And where's this coming from? And they're using high advanced technologies. And how come this is happening? And then they're torturing you. And how come this is happening? And then they are blaming you for everything, and then they are trying to, well, they hypnotize you, and then they blame you for everything, and they diagnose you like with schizophrenia. And so they themselves, like they feel or they think that they're innocent, and then the negative aliens are protecting them through the law of reversals. And no, it's time to go back to God, to the basics, to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. And that's swastika, right? We need to correct that sacred geometry. That's the cycle of life. Actually, the cosmic cycle is turning, right? We're turning it because we're exiting the Kali Yuga and we are entering the Satya Yuga. Of course, it's a process, right? But somebody has to come here and to finally make that change. And we're the system buster renegades, right? So be the change that you want to see in the world. I am doing it through healing, through yoga practice, through meditation, Ayurveda diet, and you can find everything on the Guardian Ascension protocol on my website yanakalai.com. I've been working on the process. That's the another PDF file. That's the process of self-transformation from psychological operation, all these lies and manipulations, this whole satanic Luciferian families, that they have all these highly advanced technologies and they're in the power structure, right? But they themselves are nothing, really like puppets and portals for those dark forces to enter their vessels and then to wreak havoc in the entire planet, and of course in the solar system as well. So this needs to be addressed. It needs to be adjusted, and it's going to justice, of course. And it is what it is, because these beautiful energies are here, and it's time to be brave, time to face those challenges, guys. Don't be afraid of the darkness. We're the shadow workers here. We're trained in dark art, so that's why we came here to really dive deep into that black goo, into the darkness, into the underworld, right? With all these aliens all over the globe and even the solar system, with extremely highly advanced technologies, not being informed, right? And here with the Nazi, the whole Project Paperclip, and this whole treaties with Zetas, right? I mean, we're bringing everything is surfacing, everything's coming back online. And nothing like having connection to the divine, like loving God with all your heart, mind, and soul, right? Being childlike again, being children, because that's how we enter the heaven, the kingdom of heaven. And remember the Andromeda, right? And we're here holding the energies for the 7 higher heavens, for humanity to ascend, to grow, to evolve, right? People need to be also re-educated, and that's okay, because my soul group needs to be rehabilitated, their DNA, their consciousness, their hologram, right? And deprogram, heavy duty deprogramming from heavy duty mind control, the trauma-based mind control, right? That includes rape and Satanism, and involve criminal activities, being in those terroristic organizations. It's extremely dark, guys. Those who were hooked also, to the super quantum computers of the Draco kind of dark fleet, the Nazi Gestapo faction, right, with the Zeta Looking Glass technology. So anyway, I know for humanity this is kind of not normal, and the vocabulary is not normal, but we're the starseeds with the starseed disclosure, and that we are exposing the wrongdoings here in the military, this whole recruitment, the whole the DARPA, right, of the DARPA, the black magicians in those extremely high places, the black dragon moth, and those beautiful souls, right, who were born in the US here and then join MC, right, then MIC under DARPA because of their Nazi background, and because of royalty, right? They got drafted to those dark projects, and instead of being a true spiritual warrior, the Essene Templars, right? They are terror, they made terrorists out of them, and the whole Luciferian kind of satanic structure, and worshiping the false aliens, and the dark mother, the Baphomet. They were hooked to that Baphomet network. So with all this pedophilia, right, child sex trafficking, and watching porn instead of learning how to channel your sexual energies, right? To how to be virtuous, and how to have devotion to Holy Mother, Divine Mother, right? Mother Mary, or Mary Magdalene, or Fatima, right? That's why we're changing this, or we are kind of expanding the Semper Fidelis, Spiritus Sanctus, Christos, Sophia, Maria, Magdalena, Fatima, right? So we're creating this new structure. I mean, this is how it was directed for MC, for my soul group, for the Marines, right? And so it was shown to me 2015 or 16, actually, driving from Phoenix to Sedona, these beautiful energies, right? They were showing me the entire sign of the Marine Corps, right? Their symbology, right? And this beautiful pastel colors, aurora kind of colors, that they were flashing through it with opalescent colors. So anyway, so this is what I'm embodying. I'm supposed to embody and working on the project, because they are beautiful souls, and now they are lost souls, so it's time to kind of revive their consciousness, help them with their evolution. So that's why we have the platform for them. And like I said, I'm working on another PDF file, right? And reclaiming your Christos body is very important, going to be very important. And the quantum manifestation, okay? That's material from the hybrids, Marina, Jacobi. And okay, and let me see, 45 by location, guys. This is the prediction, future prediction, that's actually from 2000, even 2018. To achieve bilocation for a physical contact, you must regulate and increase the molecular structure of your body. So the diet is very important, right? Drinking distilled water, because the technology is within us. Right? People constantly talking about all these time travel technology, or how you bilocate. This is all embedded within your crystalline DNAs. These are these beautiful gifts, or like this beautiful universal DNA that's from the Cosmic Christos founder races, that were kind of inserted or gifted to the angelic divine luminous race. So it's time for humanity, and even their responsibility, to start awakening to your true self through your psychic abilities. And you are the ET, you're the extraterrestrials, you're the highly advanced technology, okay? So you really do not need to depend on on technology, especially when it's not used for constructive purposes, like unfortunately in the military MC, in all this training and all these recruitments, right? The black hole technology, this whole black goo, graphene oxide, Nazi Neuralink, and so on. So that all needs to be addressed. Those guys, like I said, they need to purify their bodies, right? And for us to bilocate, this is a natural process. It's very natural. It creates specific symphony as you wish of your singular frequency rotation. And with it, when it's reached enough potency of state vibration, it's easy just by thoughts and emotional tone to shift the timeline, and also shift in the parallel reality. So here they are teaching how to shift into completely different time of existence. It is a mastery. So you don't really need spacecraft or technology to do bilocation, because your body energetic form, this is what is connecting with your thought and your emotion. This is how you achieve it through your vessel. So again, just learn about it. It is free, locking yourself only in one timeline. You complete is so you can bilocate to another parallel reality, so you don't have to be locked here in this matrix. So it's time to free yourself from this matrix. That's why we're going to do all this meditation. Time to bilocate, have those psychic abilities, being in outside in nature, climbing a tree or a mountain, or walking on the beach, hugging a tree, listening to the ocean or to the waves, to the birds, right? Looking at the perfect symmetry of the green of the leaves. Okay, it's this beauty now is around us, and we're surrounding ourselves with this beauty, right? And remember, once you start awakening your higher heart, that's what we talk about, the A chakra, sacred heart, and that's what I've been working on galactivation for my tribe, for my soul group, because we were living in, what is it, that was the monetic reversals, the metatronic reversals. They totally, instead of being uplifted and, you know, fulfilling the divine plan on earth, right? My soul group was carrying the agenda of those negative aliens, which was the enslavement, right? And damaged the blueprint or the DNA of the angelic divine luminous beings, right? Involved in those horrible crimes. So the tables are turning, right? We need to do all these corrections, right? The changing of the guards is here. Somebody has to be the change, the transformation. We're the different drummers, right? Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi, the soldier of peace, and he also understood the justice. He understood the law, right? And he says the non-violence, ahimsa, is the way to go. And it's also part of that project, right? The Ashtar Galactic project for DARPA. It's from Andromeda. You know, the principles of yamas, niyamas, the virtues, ethics of the yoga rules or yoga philosophy, yoga guidelines, okay? And again, working with those three subtle forces I was talking about, right? The negative polarity, positive polarity, and being in that 0 point divine neutrality, in also Vedanta, in Ayurveda, talking about those three gunas, right? The sattva and the raja and the tamasic, you know. So here, from darkness back into light, right? Tamasoma sadgamaya, again, is on yana yoga. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritangamaya, right? So from the limited consciousness, we are going back into the infinite, right? So that's why even our light bodies, right, being activated, you know, crystalline DNA, your plasma crystalline technology is being activated, so you can connect to your cosmic eternal self. And through the Rasha body, the sound wave frequency. That's why we were talking about also listening to solfeggio tones, healing music, 432 hertz, okay? And of course, there are others, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, base 12 mathematics. Even Nikola Tesla was a starseed. He was talking about, know the secrets of the universe, right? And also we're working with also starseed Abraham Lincoln, right? About bringing the true, the original blueprint of the original Constitution of 1776, and the freedom and the independence and equality, right? What is the Emerald Order, the Emerald Covenant? We talk about, of course, the ascension, expanding of consciousness, but also we're all equal as we all come from that one source, that one energy of pure light, of pure energy of all that is. And you know, that ability, you know, it all springs from that divine spark, from that sacred chamber of our heart, right? And especially here, once you're activating, your galactivation is happening, that 4D astral chakra actually fuses with the AD, and it's this beautiful lotus kind of structures, lotuses, beautiful lotuses in each and every of your chakras as we're ascending. So your chakra column is ascending, right? You become more galactic, you know. And so of course there is the 5D chakra column, but there's also galactic chakra column. And of course we are the cosmic beings. We also we are merging the anti-particles, right, chakras with the particle chakras here in that higher heart. right? Divine neutrality. So that self-love, love, compassion, forgiveness, that's the key. Like even the North America continent merging with the South America continent, right? The eagle and the Concorde meeting right there in that center, in that higher heart, right? And we are birthing and bursting the energies for the new earth. The blueprint's been already set in extremely high frequency dimension. So it's all about tuning in, and let's do the inner work, the transformational work, the japa mantra meditation. Okay. And here I just wanted to show you in the military, right, how they do those reversals. So remember with the cosmic orbit, right? Let me see, with the cosmic orbit. So instead of this is how they are reversing the reversing your a cosmic orbit. So let me see, you're supposed to, this is the front and this is the back. So like I said, drop in from your heart, you drop into your tailbone area, and then you're bringing those energy up the spine. Very important, up the spine. There's also chakras at the back of the spine, right? That's, of course, that's all been damaged for those guys. That's why they are running all these reversals and the red wave frequency within their DNA, all this blood covenant and so on. So we need to bring everything right side up. Do you see that? Up, right? And of course, the third eye needs to be activated and corrected as well, because they even hijack their pineal gland, pituitary gland, and so on, right? Their hormonal glands are not working properly. And here we are going down the front area, just dropping everything down back into the coccyx area. So inhale, right? So let's do this first. So the back of the spine, imagine like there's a ball of light or like a ping pong ball, you know, you're bringing up the spine, right? And here through your head area or through your third eye, right? And here you can finish at the upper lip. And then on exhalation, you just drop in through your heart back into the coccyx area. So we can do that. So, and then we start doing the bija mantras, okay, activating our chakra columns, right? Very important, at least those 7 primary chakras. And then we're going to do the japa mantra meditation. So very important, like again, centering yourself, being in your heart. You can put your hands on your heart. Just feel the heartbeat. Make sure you're in a safe place, safe environment, you know, not driving your car. Somewhere where you can sit, relax, even lie down, be in a comfortable position. And just focus on breathing. And we're doing the purification breath when we inhale deeply, and on exhalation you open our mouth and exhale all the stress and tension from your emotional field, emotional body, mental body. All the stress needs to go, and release it from your cellular density as well. So you inhale as much as you can, fill those the air with the lungs. I mean, those who still have lungs or technology here. And then you pause. In your exhalation, you exhale. Remember, some of us, we have technology actually that it help us to be here, physically. But most of us, we're hybrids here. And so in order to embody the cosmic energies, we have to have some technology within us. Because we've been here electronically harassed and damaged, especially the chest area. Remember the permanent seed atom in your higher heart, that they wanted to shatter that and insert it with the black Anubis heart, and that's how they create the dark avatars. And like I said, so many of them, and the super soldier thing, you know, or the super marine, and that's all these experimentations they were doing on me. And so that all needs to be rectified. That all needs to be corrected. And it's all being brought to divine justice. Okay? Justice will be served, because they already got ultimatum, right? And the cabal, they know that. The negative aliens, right? They know that. That's why we're communicating with them. Whether it's the Zeta, the Grace, the Dracos, and the hybrid Anunnaki, the fallen angelics. So again, find peace within your heart, within your center. Focus on your breath. Feel your third eye. You can, what I usually do, I place my tongue on the upper part of the palate, and that's how you form that sacred circuitry, right? So you can start feeling more and more circulation of your brain, cortex area, the limbic system, and the occipital lobe, the medulla oblongata. Remember, that's where your subconscious mind is being stored, and that's where usually they can put a chip right there where your AD is, where the neck connects to the skull, because this is how you're then downloading their the military program, the Armageddon software. That's how those guys, or how it's being downloaded to their subconscious mind, the Armageddon software with all these anti-life, anti-Christ, anti-human codes. And that's why you see those beautiful souls then being involved in horrible crimes, right? It's through AI and through all these downloads of the negative aliens program software. That's how they're highly advanced, and they understand chakras, they understand your aura, they understand your energy field, and they're, of course, then they're playing, or they are desecrating the brainwave frequencies as well. Okay, so we need to correct all that. We need to reactivate everything to its original divine blueprint, original divine function, right? So you can start feeling that power that comes from within, that comes also through connection to source. So here we'll be also working with the Trinity structure based on mathematics, because in their phantom matrix, virtual reality, that's all by wave frequency, right? It's all, what is it, black and white, right? It's all dualistic, that's been negatively polarized. And of course, the initiation in those astral plane, they crack your skull, right? So you're in the dichotomy all the time. So it's time to fuse the left hemisphere with the right hemisphere of the brain, right? So you can feel more complete and energized, and you can be in your balance, that 0 point divine neutrality. So again, if you're restoring your focus, I talk about the energies, circling the energies, right? Whether from your third eye or from your heart chakra, you're dropping down into the tailbone, the coccyx area, and slowly and surely you're bringing that energy, whether you can imagine like a beautiful ping pong ball, you're bringing that energy up the spine. Slowly and surely, just imagine. It's okay, whether it's through interferences, but it's okay. You just imagine that energy going up the spine, because we're correcting those reversals in your DNA, in your light body, right? And you're bringing it right here over your head to your third eye, and here dropping into the upper lip, right? And then again, on exhalation, bring that energy down, that ball down, your front area. Bring it down, down, down into your coccyx area, tailbone. Actually, there's a root chakra, Muladhara. That's where the Kundalini energy lies dormant, or it's being either activated, or remember, they're abusing that energy, right? Instead of Kundalini rising, they're implementing sodomy, black magic for those guys, right? This whole rape. And they are creating vampires, parasites out of them, okay? So this is where you're dropping to that first root chakra, dropping down, and on inhalation, you're bringing that energies up the spine, slowly but surely, right? You are actually feeling or touching the back of your chakra column, Up the spine here, back into over the head, into your third eye, activating your third eye, your pineal gland, your pituitary gland. Remember your tongue touching the upper palate. And you can again drop to the upper lip. And then you can exhale from your lower lip down. This is your front chakras, right? Whether it's your throat chakra, your heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and back to your root chakra. And just remember, start circling these energies each and every day whenever you remember, before or after meditation, in the morning, during the day, in the afternoon, right? Remember the energy flow. You want to go up the spine, always up the spine, over your head, in your third eye. Make sure the tongue is touching the upper palate. So you start activating and rebalancing the right hemisphere with the left hemisphere, fusing right there in the middle, re-energizing your limbic system, right? And of course, deprogramming the medulla oblongata, the brainstem, right? This is where they download all this program of anti-life, anti-Christ, anti-human codes. The technology, right? They have that kind of technology, so that's we're all dismantling, neutralizing all that. And there's a technology, actually, this all negative nanobots that can actually be neutralized within your bloodstream, even within your DNA, and it can be flushed out. And then how you start being naturally activated organically through the sun, through diet, positive thinking, meditation, and being positively motivated to move forward and to be evolved, to advanced, to be the galactic cosmic human beings. Okay, so again, remember to do this kind of practice, exercise, very important. Let's also imagine, you can imagine with the soul, right? The soul energies start also kicking in, your heart is expanding. You can imagine golden ball of light, or for transformation, transmutation, you can imagine the violet ball of light that is above your head. This is your soul star chakra. That's already your 10D. Remember, the native aliens, they understand the chakra column. They even understand the solar logos energies, the 10 dimension, 11 dimension. That's their technology. Okay, so imagine this beautiful ball of light above your head that is descending upon you, whether it's the beautiful golden diamond light energies, right, going through your head area, your brain, your pineal gland, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your entire spine. And of course, the energy is flowing through your hands, arms and hands, for shoulders, right? Your entire torso is bathing these energies of the beautiful golden light. And you're also correcting, or actually you are dismantling the nanobots, nanotechnology that's been inserted in your chakra column. And also they were inserting all kinds of technology in that cerebrospinal fluid. I know that's how they get into your system. They totally shatter your DNA, they shatter your consciousness, they're shattering your chakras. They know the technology, they have the technology, they stole it from the solar rishis, and that's how they create the digital avatars out of you, those guys in that black goo, in the electrostatic bodies, their life force being damaged or reversed, right? They're in that fallen tree of life, and then of course they're the terrorists and involved in horrible activities. So this is so-called the training that we're addressing here, and it needs to be corrected. It needs to be healed, transformed, adjusted, right, to the proper function, baseball mathematics, proper symmetry, right, the upward spiral, the christic spiral, very important, the trinity structure. And so these kind of visualization exercise is very important. Being aware of your breath. Remember also breath of fire, right? When you can just bring your hands up Open your with your open palms, and then on exhalation, you bring your arms down like this with the fist. Okay, so you open your hands, you want to reach the sky. You inhale, and on exhalation, you just bring it to this kind of position, right? With your forming fist. And so you can do it several times. Inhale, exhale, but be careful, do it slowly. Don't overwhelm yourself, because lots of energy is being released. I can feel it. Again, don't forget to put the tongue on the top of your palate, the upper palate, to make that circuitry, to form that infinity sign within your heart, in your brain, and within your heart as well. Start balancing these energies, going into the divine neutrality through the Trinity structure, sacred geometry. And start getting your chakras activated and revived. Now let's do the bija mantras. So we start with Lam, that's your first chakra, Vam, second chakra, Ram, third chakra, Yam, that's your fourth chakra, Hum, fifth chakra, and then here we're just touching the sixth chakra, third eye, Om, and then of course should be silence on the seventh chakra, but I usually just go into that silence through just ending that Om, okay? So make sure you're comfortable, the spine is straight, you're aware of your breath, you're aware of your pineal gland in the middle of the chest, your tongue is touching the upper palate. Feel the flow in your meridians, in your chakras. Or just see or feel the DNA being more crystallized. Right? Especially here, your solar plexus is being also reactivated. That's what we'll do with the bija mantras, guys. Claim your power back, right? Time to resurrect all your energies, everything that's been stolen from you. You know, this beautiful sacred geometry and DNA from your chakra, from your energy centers. And command your space. Command your space to start feeling that power that resides within you. The kingdom of heaven is within. Right? It's done through compassion, through forgiveness, walking with Christ, working with those Christic energies, right? The Crystalla spiral, the Crystalla architecture. So here we go. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham, Om. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham, Om. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham, To see the energies like a beautiful waterfall just surrounding you. The energies of unconditional love, of Christ consciousness. As you see all these dark energies, the negative forces leaving your entire body, your body consciousness, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, right? Be like children again, be like a child. You can even go into your childlike position, child position yoga. You can go into the womb of mother womb, right? Instead of surrendering to some kind of Nazi tank, you're surrendering to the womb of all creation, of the Holy Mother, Divine Mother, as we're bringing the Holy Mother energies back online. The Divine Feminine is so important, guys. Bring the Divine Feminine back online so your Divine Masculine can start healing itself, and you can start balancing those both forces. The negative, the female side, and the positive, the masculine side within your body's consciousness, within your being, and not only on a physical level, but also emotional level, right? The astral plane, where all this manipulation, the astral slavery, the negative emotions, all these attachments and entities and addictions, right? This is what is now transpiring, all these kind of recruitments, or this whole mind control, right? How that was done, what that was all about, how it was damaging your soul, right? I mean, how they were living off of your soul. So you need to claim your power back and start feeling your soul essence again, and cutting all the cords from those negative ones, from those black magicians in those extremely high places, right? So we're also healing our mental structure as well, right? We're purifying our mind. We're synchronizing those two hemispheres of the brain, the right with the left, right there in the middle. Healing the limbic system, that's your emotional side, and the hormonal side. And so then we can correct and connect with our spiritual body, right? Especially the Rasha body. I talk about the Rasha body, the sound body. So it's listening to solfeggio tone, very important, right? It's full of that beautiful violet ray and the amethyst order, the amethyst ray. This is all being also corrected, energized, right? So we can release ourselves from all this mind control, the black goo, and our energy being weaponized and soul being possessed, right? They're controlling through our energy, through our sexual energies, through our prana, those negative aliens, right? So that all needs to be arrested, and then you found yourself in this beautiful, beautiful aura energy field with God's sovereign-free boundaries. And that's how you start feeling your flow, feeling your energy, feeling your power, and remembering who you truly are. And especially, right, today, to me, is the Memorial Day, time to remember who we truly are as a human race, but also as an ET race. And here the star seeds, this is our mission, to bring the cosmic Christ consciousness back online, right? The Christos Sophia consciousness. Semper Fidelis, again, be committed, be devoted, be faithful, dedicated to your Christic lineages, right? And heal from that hybridization, heal from all these reversals, heal from that Nazi Neuralink, right? That's what we came here to do. So let's do the Japa Mantra meditation, and let's do the violet flame. Okay, the 7th chakra, very important. That's why we're also entering the new golden age in Aquarius. Lacam to Saint Germain, right, is the ascended master of the new golden age. So I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And let's do it 108 times. Very sacred number, right? So and this is the mala beats. Okay, so we're going to do the entire circle. And then that's where we end. So again, quiet yourself, make sure you're in a comfortable position. Okay, and make sure you're safe, somewhere in a quiet zone where you can feel expanded, you're protected, you're safe, you're being guided. And also, that we're healing ourselves as well and transforming all these negative energies, the negative imprints, right? All the negative karma back into the light. We're Actually, all the energies, you see all these energies that are leaving your body, and we're sending everything back to source, right? For transformation, even transfiguration. And then you can imagine all the energy from source, from a galactic sun, from the great central sun, coming upon you and healing you, restoring your DNA. It's loving you, protecting you, guiding you. And know that all is well. And here we go. I'm a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of hot fire. I am the purity God desires. Take a deep breath and exhale through your mouth. Refocus. Go back into your heart, into 0 point, divine neutrality. And just feel the energies. They're working with you, working through your body, through your meridians, through your chakras. They're cleansing you, purifying you, and activating you, recalibrating you, rejuvenating you. Uplifting you. right? It's when we are doing the transformational work, all the negative energy is leaving our body. It's going back to source for transformation, transmutation. And so more of that Christed light can come upon ourselves, into our body, into our chakra column, into our meridians, into our spine, to build that strong inner core. See your spine golden crystalline light encircling your each and every vertebrae. There's so much emotional trauma being stored in your spine, especially in the back of your heart chakra. That's even what happens with the, with the abduction and with the abuse and the programming and with the violence, the torture in military. They totally desecrate the back of your heart chakra, destroy your nadi structure. That's how they get into your cerebrospinal fluids, into your spine, into your stargate, into your AD chakra, and doing all these reversals. Remember, we are correcting all that. The technology is here. We're now just neutralizing the negative effects of the technology of those negative aliens, right? With their structure that is negatively polarized, that doesn't recognize the heart structure, that is not connected to source, because it's only running by way frequency. So we need to exit the dichotomy. We need to exit the phantom matrix, the virtual reality, and reconnect with our true divine essence, your Essene Christos DNA, to become the true spiritual warriors in Christ, following the law of one, following your heart, feeling your intuition, and distinguishing, recognizing what is true and what is not true. Right? Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Merityorma Amritang Gamaya. May peace be with you, and may you be happy. May your dreams come true. Many blessings and namaste.